Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Chikelo Barita. I would like to share something with us this evening. Please, women, listen attentively. I see people fight over their husbands and all that. And I also saw a group, a lady who created a WhatsApp group for all the side chick. There are so many people who have made mistakes in the past, both for those who have made mistakes, who are trying to correct such mistakes also. I'm sticking to those people too. For those of you who have been fighting over your husband, I believe by now you must have learned. So, the kind of men you should never fight over, which I have titled The Public Man. There are men who are made for the public, not for you, whether you like it or not. Your husband in your house might be for the public, but you're thinking it's just your husband. The public man. And this public man have three categories. Number one, the first category is the man who cheats with everything under the skirt. Everything under the skirt belongs to him. Well, I mean everything. But funny enough, he goes out to do it. He doesn't do it around you. That's first stage of a public man. He doesn't do it around you. He doesn't flaunt it on your face. You can't even know the person, but you constantly hear that your husband is doing this with this person. His husband is doing this. He's a public man. Such a man you should not kill yourself for. You should never kill yourself for. You should never fight about. You should never fight for, because if you fight for that man today, or if you fight a particular girl, do you know how many girls he has? If you fight a particular girl because of that man, tomorrow you see him with another person, or you hear someone else somewhere is saying this particular girl is your husband. How many women can you fight? How many women can you fight? When it comes to a public man, how many women can you fight? There are men who cheat. I'm not in support of cheating though, but there are men who cheat, who have conscience. But there are men who are public, who are meant for public. I call them public man. So such man is not a man you should even think about. It should not be part of your thoughts. The second category of a public man is a man anything can go. People around you. He doesn't know how to do it outside. His strength and such men, they might not be able to. I think they don't know how to chase women outside. So such a man who can. There's some men who love to have things to do with women around the circle. There are men like that who love to have things to do with women around the circle. They are not scared. Such a man, is it that kind of man you want to go and fight for? A man who doesn't have value for his body. It's not that kind of man you should fight for. Because how many people will you fight? Any man who can cheat on you with one can also cheat on you with two. So if you fight Josephine today, tomorrow you will fight Jennifer, next tomorrow you will fight Blessing. How many people will you fight? So that's the second category of a man who can have something to do with people around you, people from afar. Anything can go. That's the second stage of a public man. The second category of a public man. Then number three, this particular one. He sleeps with people around you. He sleeps with people who are far from you. He flaunts them on your face. He does not hide it. He can flaunt them on your face. He can even do anything to you when you speak. That's the second category of a public man. And it baffles me when I see matured women fighting over public men. Probably you were fighting because you never knew you were married to a public man. Yes. Probably you were fighting because you never knew you were married to a public man. And such men are dogs. So how will you fight a man who belongs to the public? I don't get it. Why will you be fighting for a man who belongs to the public? Madam, are you trying to snatch that man away from the public? A man who belongs to the public, you are trying to snatch him away for yourself. You are greedy. Don't be stingy. What you should do is, 1, start developing yourself. 2, think of how to make money. 3, figure out how to run away for your life. Because trust me, divorce is not a sin. The scripture is not against divorce. It talked about divorce in terms of adultery. Because this public man can wake up one day and carry sickness or contact sickness for one of these girls and come and give to you. And aside sickness, do you know the spiritual effect of it? I tell people, sex is spiritual. Every amount of persons you sleep with, or every person you sleep with, you contact something they have, whether you like it or not. I know this might not sound where you're in. Sex is spiritual. Anyone you sleep with, everything they have, you contact it, and it automatically become part of you. So if they are thieves, you contact unnecessary spirit, and after the man finish contacting those spirits, then you now come to the house and now transfer multitude of spirit into this particular woman. There is seen battles upon battles. I know as believers we don't believe in things like that, but let's not dispute the fact that it happens, it exists. So the Bible is not against divorce. So if you are married to a public man, if you have the strength to stay with him as a public man, remain there and don't fight for him. Because how can you be so stingy and greedy to start fighting for a public man? A man who belongs to the public, you want to have him to yourself? No. Then stay away from public, that kind of man, stay away from him when it comes to sex, because if you can stay, because that man can come and infect you tomorrow. 3, if you cannot stay, run away. That is just the only solution. So I saw the woman posting creating a WhatsApp group for all her husband's side chick, and her husband is a public man. How will you gonna be fighting a public man's side chicks because you want to keep him to yourself? No, you can't keep a public man to yourself. Thank you so much. Women, don't stress yourself. Don't kill yourself before your time, because if you do, this same man will continue his life. He will not change, and your children will suffer for it. God bless you so much. I love you. Bye for now.